to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams, so I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens.
A few moves made in the field.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Straight to the fielder. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 8 runs added there. New Zealand are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Going with pace now. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch. Out, what a screamer.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Cornwall has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield, and there'll be 4 more.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's the over. New Zealand are 26 for 1.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Ashraf from the river end. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Some adjustments to the field. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses everything. Nearly gets the edge. Ashraf with a great delivery there. Gone. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. New Zealand are 30 for 2.
Dropped off after such an amazing start. but they're still going very strong after the third over.
No, terrible shot. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Pakistan has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Pakistan with a massive shout. The throw misses, close to a direct hit. It may well have been out if he'd hit. Three added in that over. New Zealand 33 for 2.
Run rate has steadied off now. They're finding boundaries and some singles in between. Good batting.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Everyone's gone up. There'll be runs here. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Poor shot, really lucky. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up. Ashraf from the river end. Nice shot. Runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field. They've gone up here.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6. End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand are 52 for 2.
How will he reply?
That'll be a dead ball.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Doesn't beat the infield. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Great shot. At least one on offer. Goes over the top with that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Chance to run 2. End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand are 59 for 2. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Afridi, the spinner, coming into the attack. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. New Zealand are 63 for 3. Going with spin now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Runs 1. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Got forward, and that's racing to the boundary. No point running.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Huffies will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Afridi from the river end. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Misses everything. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Good shot, a beauty. That's the end of the over. Brilliant bowling ensures no runs added and 1 wicket goes on the wicket column.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Nearly gets the edge. Huffies with a great delivery there. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's a boundary save for sure. This should be close. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. No. Terrible shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Huffies has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Can't get that outside the ring field. Wow, that's missed a lot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Over, New Zealand are 83 for 4.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
This could be trouble. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good shot. A beauty. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Afridi from the river end. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. Beautiful catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Chance to run 2. That's the over. New Zealand are 98 for 6. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Couldn't get it through the field. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Pakistan has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Finds the fielder with that shot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that so hard. pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. There could be a couple if they hustle. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Good fielding out in the boundary. A direct hit and this could be gone. Pakistan has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Gets that away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Goes over the top with that shot. Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Azam too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Wasim to wrap up the innings. Wasim to bowl the last over. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Well, that's cut off nicely, 4 runs saved. Needs a direct hit. Nearly gets the edge. Wasn't with a great delivery there. Everyone's gone up. Gone, great catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
He's got their tail up.
Good shot, a beauty. Gone. Good catch on the boundary. Super catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That's a boundary save for sure. And that's the end of the innings. Pakistan have been set a target of 138 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Can't get that outside the ring field. The bowler looks really confident.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Off the middle of the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. 11 runs added there. Pakistan 11 for 2.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. No. Terrible shot. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed a lot. New Zealand has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. A direct hit and this could be gone. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Pakistan 13 for 3. Cornwall from the river end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. They've gone up here. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Was quick onto that in the infield. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Brilliant shot there.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Cornwall finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Stunning stop. I thought that was a boundary for sure. Timed that perfectly.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the river end. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Cornwall, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Ul-Haq has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
End of the over. Pakistan 49 for 7.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. Might look to go big again here.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. New Zealand with a massive shout. Jeez, timed that well.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
How will he reply?
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, 10 off it. Pakistan are 59 for 9.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10 plus runs and over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
How will the bowler respond?
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Gone, bowled, that's it. It's all over now.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result